I guess I should talk to Mr. Edgar. You're here? Yep.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier.
I wonder who that is.
The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
Skull look
It's
like
at
potato.
least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires.
Or not
with you, I
potato,
say.
Play-Doh. Blah.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How
Fighting
stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
Fair enough.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
Yeah. I would say that. I'm gonna say that.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
No need to
There is no need
apologize.
to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
What
A
kind of
spokesman
bang?
or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Delicate?
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Interesting. Keep on forgetting there's like 0 settings for this game. Alright, I gotta go down. It's out here. Oh wait, this is my room. Shit! Although wait, hold on, I can upgrade something. Yes. I do seem to be using this a lot. Wait, hold on. I said I had 3. I swear. How many do I have? What the hell? Am I wrong? Aww. I could have swore I said I had 3. Well, that's unfortunate. I am upside down. Oh, that's what I had. 3 tiny common handle parts. Gotcha. Well. I tricked myself. Huh? What the hell? Oh. Alright, I'll take it.
Good evening, sir. Where are you? True. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times. Do we know each other? Actually, yes. Oh? We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York. Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you. He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Oh, look at me at that part. Blood transfusion specialist.
Alright, time to do the usual. Oh. Wow. I guess that's
Goodbye,
it.
Dr. Tippett.
Catch you later, dude. Where'd the other chick go? What the hell?
Perhaps I should have considered the offer.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon.
He's a redhead. Question mark?
Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
I think she is a redhead.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Hello.
It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
Don't know if I like
You're
her
a vamp.
eyes or not.
The lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air.
A vamp.
I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury.
Ashbury.
I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
So it seems our Dr. Swansea does indeed have a fascination for creatures of our constitution.
What a fancy way to say that,
is
dude. What
a
the fuck?
remarkable man. Dedicated, one might say obstinate. He spent years compiling our bestiary.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first.
Alright.
Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Extra questions
Pardon my boldness,
first.
Your Ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood.
That's
But
probably
the
fair.
questions need wait.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Aww. That's all everything.
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
Why is it one or the other? Why isn't there a third option? Hello?
The
Fine.
world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
What do you
Dr.
say? What do you
Swansea
mean by
has
that?
commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion.
Oh.
I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Well, I can guess, but
What are your
fine.
expectations?
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an
Excellent position to what? It was supposed to go to the next line. Oh, whatever.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you?
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient or their family.
Uh-huh.
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze, the blood would run like a river.
Huh?
That's what I hope to avoid. Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
I am so lost by her response. What did she even say? What?
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
Apparently,
My
I'm your man.
embarrassment in this matter is
Bold
eclipsed
statement.
only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates.
I wonder if I can get
My
new
visits
coats in the future.
coinciding with the dates of
Random thought.
suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
Hmm?
Excuse my impertinence, your ladyship. This is not an interrogation. I assure you that this line of questioning is in your best interest.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones.
Harriet
Not a pin
Jones.
drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My
Sounds
life,
like the name of a reporter.
as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Rat in the hospital. Don't know why I said it that way.
Dear disgust on every street.
Excuse me. I want this paper. Thank you.
Daily routine.
Simpletons, these nurses.
Oh,
Bred
hello.
with no respect. What? What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous.
Preposterous.
Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Calm down.
Please, calm down, madam.
Madame.
I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How
Oh,
brave.
brave.
Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the
There's
wrong
no
fight.
threat in any part of the
I'm
sentence that he
Harriet
said.
Jones.
Harriet Jones. Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse, or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's veil.
What the fuck? Like
If I
gossip.
didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these would let you freeze to death before getting you a blanket.
You seem to know more about the goings-on here than anyone else. Beware, Miss Jones, in case suspicion should fall on you.
Yeah?
That's it. Blame the old and infirm. I see those little greedy little eyes. Just waiting for me to pop off they are.
She just keeps on calling
I
everyone
do,
Nick. What the
madam.
fuck?
This is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans. Oh, they can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching
Oh my
sores.
god!
Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
See you, crazy lady.
The patients and
Oh,
staff
hello.
might know something.
Hey, you're the guy
I'll
that I
start
met.
my investigation. Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained
Fair enough.
perfectly nice and
They
polite.
get orcs killed
A
in
little
Chairs of War.
delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the Dockers trade union. The wet boot boys are very
That
nervous
old
since
lady
they
is
lost their
totally
leader.
hearing all of this.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
Despair.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Who
Corruption.
should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
Sounds like you. Seem to be a very positive boyo.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks. And I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
A priest.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Oh,
Not at all,
deacon.
Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you're trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
So he doesn't know about the kind of cross that
Have
Mr.
you made
Vampyr
friends
Swanji
since
had.
you arrived?
Not really. But I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
The fact that he doesn't know about that kind of makes me suspect Dr. Swanji to being the vampire that converted
talk
me
again later.
even more. Do I think that he meant for me to kill my sister or whoever that was? I can't remember for sure anymore. At the very beginning, probably not, but you know, yeah. Nurse Peepa, over here. Hello? No, maybe. Oh wait, no. You, Peepa.